Hello again. So this is another one of my nearly said video. What I meant to say is DVD reviews. It's a long time since I've actually owned a videotape. So today I'm going to talk about a classic film that I have in my DVD collection. Here it is, The Big Lebowski, which is a really fantastic comedy. It's sort of a dark comedy. It's been described as a neo-noir film and a crime comedy, but I don't really get the neo-noir aspect of it myself, but it's very much sort of the 90s slacker generation type vibe, although the main character, whose name is Jeffrey Lebowski, is, I suppose you probably would say, he's at this particular time period 40 odd, maybe possibly 50. So he would have been like a really, a young person in the 1970s. So he's sort of an ex-hippie kind of guy. Now, this is a really fantastic film. It's really a case of mistaken identity is the basis of the story, but it's really very well done. This is written by Ethan and Joel Coen. The Coen brothers together do producing and directing. Often of their own stories, but not always. And they've had massive success with quite a lot of films. This one from 1998 was done on a budget of 15 million, I think it was, and it took roughly about 50 million worldwide, which is not a lot, but it was a success. It brought in more than 3 times what it cost to do. So although it didn't do amazing at the box office, it got a lot of praise, and it also went on to be a massive, and I mean really massive, cult classic, and to this day it has lots of fans. And I think there's many reasons for that. It was very well written story, very well directed, and it has an amazing cast. So you've got Jeff Bridges as the lead. You also got John Goodman, who previously had been on the Roseanne program, was getting quite well known. A young Julianne Moore, who was getting established in her career. Steve Buscemi, who's like a very big sort of character actor, sort of a supporting actor, and John Turturro as well. Both of those have sometimes been the leads, but often they're supporting actors. So you've got a very, very strong cast. And you have a few other sort of people who play sort of, I suppose, the bad guys in this. Most of whom are sort of not particularly well known, but nonetheless they did a very excellent job. So I think this is probably one of my favourite Coen Brothers films, and it's quite a long film actually, but it is very, very funny indeed. It's roughly 2 hours long, which is quite long for a comedy, but my, is it funny. It is very, very funny and ridiculous. It's extremely ridiculous, this film, and you have to sort of suspend your disbelief in a way. I don't want to tell you too much about the plot because I don't want to ruin the story for you, but it's very much about personal relationships. There is a big crime at the center of this. It's about betrayal and blackmail as well, but it's got some very interesting things, like a bit of a strange dream sequence, a musical dream sequence in the middle of it. It's very bizarre, but it's fantastic, and it has been a commercial success since the DVD releases, and also on Blu-ray as well. It generally it's got sort of 80%, 75% scores on pretty much every sort of critic that's there, and I suppose the legacy of it is that it's now regarded as a massive cult classic. And apparently there's a Lebowski Fest in the United States every year, which I only found out about that by doing a bit of research for this video. But I think it's one of the best ensemble pieces I've seen over the years, and it's certainly one of Jeff Bridges' most enjoyable roles, I think. And he's never referred to in this by his own name. He's just Dude, the Dude. And it really is a fantastic film. If you like quirky, interesting comedies, offbeat humor, then this is very much for you. And if you're a fan of the Coen brothers and haven't seen this one, I very much recommend getting it. So you can get both the DVD and the Blu-ray still. I don't think it's on a huge amount of streaming services. I don't know why. You would think it should be, but maybe that will change in time. Anyway, this is one of my favourite comedies. I think it's absolute genius. I could watch it again and I'd still enjoy it. I haven't watched it for quite some time, but I was just looking through and this one just popped out and I thought, yeah, I'll have to do a review of this. This is an absolute classic. So anyway, I don't want to tell you too much about the story. It's an American film set in America with a largely American cast, although it does have a few very strange Europeans in it as well. I think it's hilarious. So yeah, just go off and watch it, and I encourage you to check out all the other films by the Coen brothers. Pretty much all of them are very, very good. I can't think of any that are terrible, to be honest. Not everyone's cup of tea, but they're pretty much a reliable duo, the Coen brothers. So anyway, I could blather on about this all day, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you like what I have to say, please give me a like. It really helps. And if you want to see all of my videos on films, please subscribe to my channel. The algorithm isn't doing me any favors, so whatever you can do in terms of likes or comments or subscribing, I'd be very grateful for, because obviously I make these reviews so that people will see them, and the more people that click the like button, the more chance there is that other people will get to see it too. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.